The North Carolina State Fair will be in full tilt October 13th through the 23rd here at the NC State Fairgrounds. Some people go to the fair for rides, some for exhibits, and some to see their favorite little piglet race. But there's lots of people who go for one reason alone.
Mainly the food, especially the funnel cakes.
Well, I love the food.
The food.
The chocolate peanuts last year were pretty awesome.
Well, I think, Jennifer, that a lot of people think about the ride safety because you see people going up and down and just loop it all around. But I tell you, it's more for us, it's the safety of the food. That's what our office is focused on. We're out there permitting the food vendors before the fair even opens, and our goal is to make sure that the public have a safe, wonderful time. We permit approximately 160 food vendors, and the process begins shortly after the fair ends the previous year. Our department starts gearing up several months prior to the fair, going through asking for credentials to get into the fair, processing fee payments, talking with vendors who have random questions. When the fair gets closer, as the vendors come in, they set up out at the fairgrounds. They may be set up in a tent, they may be set up in a trailer. What we do is we have a designated phone number that they call and leave a message when they're ready for a permitting inspection. And our staff will go out and look at each individual vendor. We'll go through and look at their equipment to make sure it's clean and good repair. We'll make sure that the food they have brought in is from an approved source. Again, we're dealing with a lot of food production in a very small space, so processes are very important. After that inspection, if they do pass, we would issue a permit for the duration of the fair. If they fail the inspection, we would leave them a detailed list of what needs to be done. Once all the permits are issued, our staff is out there on a daily basis, and we have a random list of vendors that we'll go out and visit, sometimes 10 to 15 a day, do a thorough inspection. And these inspections again highlight those areas that we talked about, the clean equipment, the food, whether it's being held at proper temperature, being held hot or being held cold. Also, we're looking at many different aspects in terms of the employees and how they're handling their person, if they're washing their hands, are they eating, or are they smoking, or are they drinking in the food preparation area. But we do have a wide range of vendors out there who sell just very basic things, from a turkey leg up to something that's very complex that they've cooked for, 10 or 12 hours. It just varies.
In 2010, more than 1 million people attended the North Carolina State Fair, and hundreds of vendors covered the ground's 344 acres.
We're looking to make sure that the food is handled safely, temperatures are maintained, employee hygiene. How it differs is, again, you're dealing with a small space. Again, some people may be in a tent that's 20 feet by 20 feet, or in a small confined space such as a trailer. Also, you're dealing with a large number of public going through this vendor per day. So we have to think about, again, the impact and making sure that this food is safe, because if we do have complaints come in, then we have to go back and try to figure out what was the issue, where this person ate, and do some investigation in that manner.
For questions or comments related to permitting and inspections for food or water at the North Carolina State Fair, call the hotline at 919-664-7700. After the fair, Wake County staff will be working hard to continue to make sure the food you eat around Wake County is safe.